will always be there for you, and I know that we're gonna face crazy things because that's just life, but I'll always be there for you and I'll always love you. And even though I talk a lot, I'll try to always listen and not always being the one in control, but letting us do it together as a team, because that's how it should be and how it always will be, a team together. And I'll always love you.
It was 2 years ago, and it was a week or two before school started, and my best friend, Brent Martin, teaches at the Knox County Career Center. He said, hey, we got a new math teacher at the Career Center. He goes, I was talking to her a little bit, and I think you two should meet.
We had talked on Facebook, and he was friendly. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna meet after school. And so he wanted us to meet at the ice cream station. We met at the ice cream station after school. We get there, and it's closed. Then we're like, oh, okay, what do we do next kind of thing? And he goes, well, do you want to go down to Sips, the coffee shop?
And that's when I first met her. I would say our first couple of dates, she did most of the talking, and I knew she was doing that because she was kind of nervous. But I just always felt comfortable with her. I never felt pressured. I was just always myself. I never felt like I had to be something I wasn't to impress her, and she was okay with that.
And we just, as we did stuff together and found out, hey, we actually do have a lot in common, he became like my best friend, and I just couldn't imagine life without him.
The proposal was quite involved. What I did is kind of made like a little treasure hunt for her. I kind of left her notes during the course of the day, and anybody who knows Cassie is keeping secrets and having patience and kind of waiting for something really isn't in her. So I made her wait all day. She knew it was going to happen once she started getting some notes throughout the day to lead her from one place to another to some people, and they would hand her some other things. And I knew it was going to be hard for her to contain herself all day, but I made her do it. And eventually it led to Wolf Run Park.
And I'm like the whole time taking pictures, freaking out still. There's like tears in my eyes. And I'm walking up back the path in the snow, and up the hill I can see him pacing around at the top of the hill that overlooks the woods, the dog park and everything.
And I could see her coming, and she could see me the whole way she was walking up the hill, and she knew what was going to go on. And I made a heart with the rose petals up at the top of the hill. And
I don't even remember what he said at this point. It was pretty minimal, but he proposed to me then, and he didn't even put the ring on my finger. And finally I was like, Pat, you have to put the ring on my finger. And so he puts it on, and we're just like laughing about it and just kind of standing there both chatting. It was awesome. He definitely blew me away with all that he had planned, especially when I wasn't expecting it after he told me, oh, this isn't happening anytime soon. I never would have thought it was going to happen then.
I think when you get married to someone who you consider your best friend, you're going to be happy. And so I know she's going to look amazing when she comes down, even after the first look with everybody there. So
you'll be my soft and sweet, I'll be your strong and steady. You be my glass of wine, I'll be your shot of whiskey. You be my sunny day, I'll be your shade tree. You be my honeysuckle, I'll be your honeybee.
Cassie, I will always want you to know that even though this wedding process has been kind of crazy, but we are going to remember all the things we went through, how it made us stronger together and brought us closer together, and showed that we truly do love each other, and that I will always love you for the rest of our life, no matter what happens. So I just want you to always know that.
You'll be my Louisiana